So I'm heading to the gym right now. It is 8 o'clock. Normally, I like hitting the gym a lot earlier than this. I've been up since about 2:30 in the morning. I went to sleep really early yesterday, so I got up pretty early. I had to take my wife to work. She had to be to work around 4. I'm going to my old gym this morning. I haven't been to this gym in almost 2 years, but I kind of wanted to go here today. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get me a day pass and get me a workout in. I'm at 169 right now. I know you guys saw that earlier. Normally I hover around 175. I was sick a couple weeks ago. I lost some weight. So ideally, I want to be around kind of 180-ish. The most I've ever weighed is about 187. Between 185 and 187, I believe. That's the heaviest I've ever been. And during those times, I was like really eating a lot. To be honest with you guys, I don't really eat a lot. I definitely don't get my required protein intake in on a regular basis. So, you know, and in addition to that, I'm really never in a calorie surplus. So I know why I'm not gaining the amount of weight that I would like to gain. And so I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit better job getting my protein in and just eating enough food to grow. Getting the proper nutrition, getting your protein, being in a calorie surplus. You know, you kind of need all those things if you want to gain muscle mass and gain weight, and training properly and getting enough rest, very important. So you want to be hitting on all cylinders when it comes to building muscle and gaining weight. So yeah, I really, like I said, I want to be around 180, 185. I don't want to really get heavier than that. So I got a little work to do, but I know I can get it done. So we got about 13 minutes or so before we get to the gym. I'll tap back in with you guys when I get there. Alright, so the parking lot doesn't look too crazy this morning. Hopefully it's not crazy on the inside, but just looking at the parking lot, it doesn't look like it's too crazy. Nah, I think I'm gonna park on the side today. I just need a day pass. You good to go. Appreciate it. Alright, gang, so that's the end of it, man. Got a good workout in. I try to get in and out, man. I didn't record everything I did, but overall, definitely had a good workout. So let's see. I need to run a couple errands before I head back to the crib. So let's get it, man. Yeah, so that was a pretty good workout, man. It felt good, kind of going back to my old stomping grounds. I ran into a couple buddies of mine. They was like, "Oh, you back, huh?" Like, nah, just a day pass. Just a day pass. But one of my buddies was in there that actually works for UPS, man. I would like to get him on the channel, but I know how he is about his job, so I don't want to get him on and, you know, he say something that could potentially get him in any kind of trouble. So, but he's been there for, man, almost 15 years as a package delivery driver. So he's just in the regular, you know, city trucks, box trucks that you guys see making deliveries in residential areas and things of that nature. So he's not in a semi truck. That's one buddy of mine. I have another buddy that's also a real estate agent. I think I probably mentioned him before on my channel, but he helped me sell my first house, as a matter of fact. He hasn't been there as long as my guy who I just left, but he's been there probably close to 10 years at this point. And he started out working for UPS part-time, doing seasonal work, while still having, you know, another job. And he had to work his way up. He started out in the warehouse for, you know, a couple years. And so that's the thing, man. When you have, you know, a family and things of that nature, at least in my area, right? I know some locations are different. I hear, you know, different UPS drivers out of different locations saying that they hire off the street and things of that nature, and I'm sure that's probably true in certain areas, but I know here where I live, it's always you got to start inside a warehouse for a period of time before you can start driving a truck. It's like, you know, you got to pay your dues, and you know, UPS is highly seniority driven. So my barber, his son, he started working for UPS soon as he graduated high school at 18 years old. He's like 21, 22 now. He's driving now. But my barber, he kind of made it a priority for his son to start working for UPS at an early age. You know, I don't think his son wanted to go to college or anything like that. So, you know, UPS is a pretty good job, pension, unionized employer, things of that nature. So if you start out early, like a lot of guys that work there, you know, it's a guy I grew up with. Shout out to my guy, Clint. Clint, he's a guy that he started working for UPS when he was straight out of high school as well. And Clint is in his mid-50s right now. Clint is in his mid-50s. So he's been there a long time. And I believe he's still working there. I haven't seen him in a few years, but I believe he's still working there. And man, he'll be all right by the time he retired. I can tell you that much now. You know, from doing that job in your late teens, early 20s, and now, you know, you're in your 50s, so he's been there, you know, 30 plus years at this point. And this is somebody who I know personally, from the same neighborhood. know all his family. He know my family. So, you know, it's crazy. I don't want to ramble too much more. I got to get my car vacuumed out, man. It's pretty dirty. I really need it washed, but it's supposed to rain later on. I may go through a little quick car wash real quick, but really I just want to use the vacuum. All right, man, so I know I said I was going to vacuum out my car next, but I changed my mind. I decided to come downtown for a minute just to kind of walk around, but let me see. I'm like, I gotta pay for parking, man. So let me get this paid. Finally got that taken care of. Paid for parking. $8.41 to park down here, man. That's crazy for 1 hour. Highway robbery. Downtown, man, they have a lot of music playing down here from time to time, so I'm gonna try to talk over it. I'll probably play some music in the background just so I don't get copyrighted. Definitely not trying to get a copyright claim. A lot of different stores and different pastry shops, coffee shops, little pizzerias down here. You got the Bayfront a little bit further down. Graffiti pizza.
I used to do samples on stuff.
A lot of people posted up, selling products. Nice little side hustle, I guess. Alright, so I'm at Panera Bread, man. Had to get me something to eat. We got the Garden Avo and egg sandwich. This is like basically egg white. And green tea. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and crush this, and y'all keep it locked, man. We gotta get that sanitizer on. Pretty good. So I have a question for any of you guys that are Audi owners. If you own an Audi car. So my wife's car is currently at the dealership right now. She's been having like a reoccurring oil leak. She's had the car for several years now. It's like a 2015 A3. So, you know, small compact car. She just paid it off. Actually would have paid it off a lot sooner had she not refinanced it a couple years ago, but it's paid off. It has well over 100,000 miles on it, probably like 150,000 miles. And she's been taking it back and forth to the Audi dealership over the years, and they just haven't fixed the problem. And she's put so much money into it. She took it to a different dealership this time. And they basically told her a lot of things that need to be repaired. But the list of things that they gave her, some of the stuff she's never heard before. And it's things that the Audi dealership didn't tell her. So the repair total came up to about $3,000 worth of repairs that she need done. And so she asked me if I think she should pay for it, if I think it's worth it. So I told her we should get a second opinion. But it is quite a bit of work. And so at some point, I think she'll have to get these things done. So we'll probably go ahead and pay for it. If you're an Audi owner, let me know what your experience been with owning an Audi. My wife was wanting to get a Mercedes truck a couple years ago. I kind of done talked her out of that now. My camera's shaking, man. I don't want it to fall. I'm gonna have to grab it. But I'm like, look, don't get yourself in more debt. So I'm like, it don't make no sense. I don't want you to put yourself in more debt and having, monthly payments and all that when you got to pay it off car that's getting you from point A to point B. So she's no longer considering buying a car, which is good. I talked her out of that. And I'm like, look, just go ahead and make the investment and get your car fixed. But let me finish this, guys. I'll get back with you when I get in the car. Yo, so that was actually my first time eating the garden avocado sandwich. And man, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm really not a big avocado fan, to be honest. I just don't like the texture. To me, it's more of an acquired taste. But I didn't really taste the avocado in the sandwich. And I think that's why I liked it. Now, my wife, on the other hand, she loves avocado, and that's the only sandwich that she gets anytime we go to Panera Bread. Got about an hour before I had to pick my wife up from work. So I think I'm gonna try to get this car vacuumed out now. I was thinking about getting another vehicle, man, but I talked myself out of it intentionally. It's not that I need another vehicle, but I wanted another vehicle. And I almost, well, I'm not going to say almost, because I was kind of never there, to be honest with you. I was probably about 30% the way there. And, excuse me, 70%, my mom was telling me, Aunt, you know better. You know better. You know about all these crazy car notes and how you'll be in even more debt getting a car payment for what? Like, your car is fine. You don't have any issues with it. Why do you really want another car? Like, you don't need it. So, anyway, man, I talked myself out of it. And I told the salesman, because, the salesman was just blowing me up. And I'm like, I slept on it. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm straight. I'm good, man. I am good. I got a relatively low interest rate on my vehicle at 4%. Interest rate now, it's minimum 7%. And with the negative equity I have in my vehicle, it wouldn't have made good financial sense for me to get another vehicle, bro. It just would have been dumb. Super dumb. So, yeah, I'm not in any hurry to get another vehicle, man. I'm not gonna press that button. If you don't need another vehicle, man, don't get another vehicle. It's tax season. Well, let me not say that. I can't tell you guys what to do with your money. Do whatever you want to do with your money. Do whatever you want to do with your money. Because every now and then I see people say, oh, you can't tell nobody what to do with their money, or, I'm going to buy whatever I want to buy and this, that, and the other. So do whatever you want to do with your money. I can't tell nobody how to spend their money. Get whatever you want to get. For me personally, though, no, I'm good. I am good, man. I'd rather continue saving and investing that extra money and paying off debt and things of that nature. I got my credit score is, last time I checked, it was like a 709. So you know, I'm trying to increase that. The highest my credit score has ever been that I remember is like a 740 or something like that, or a 730, I believe, when I bought my first house. So since then, I kind of been hovering around the 700, or I said 700 point range. So I'm trying to get as close as I can to that 800 range. Alright, so the car looks a lot better now. Definitely better than it did. Like, all this stuff was like dusty. And I don't know, man, I just been neglecting the car, man. Really been neglecting the car, but we back in business now. I can live with this. And it's starting to sprinkle, so I just wanted to kind of run it through the washer real quick because it was like super dusty and dirty and all of that type of stuff. So it looks a lot better now. I'm happy with it. I really just did to vacuum it out really good, so we got that done. So now it's time to get out of here, man. All right, so I just picked my wife up from work and I dropped her off at home. And she was saying she hadn't eaten all day and she was hungry. And she was like, you know, I wish I would have told you to stop by Publix to grab me some. So, I don't know. I'm getting ready to call her and see if she want me to get something out of here in Publix. Since I was right next door at the car wash, I might as well kill two birds with one stone. So, let me call up my wife and see if she want anything out of here. I hope she don't want to sub because I don't feel like waiting on her. Hey, babe.
Hey.
I'm at Publix right now. Do you want anything from out here?
Yes. Can you go to the seafood part and have some questions?
I'm not inside right now. You said go to the seafood part?
Yeah, I want some steamed seafood with Old Bay. But I only want the one that's on sale, but I don't know what's on sale this week. Well, I was going to tell you to tell me.
Steamed seafood with Old Bay.
Yep. Like, I normally get, like, whatever's on sale. Like, it may be the shrimp, or it may be the crab legs, or it may be, lobster, but I don't know which one is on sale right now. So I was just going to tell you to tell me which one is on
sale. All right, well, you know I don't have good reception here.
Okay, well, can you just give me some steamed shrimp with Old Bay, please?
Yep. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Bye. Got out of doing that. I mean, I really don't have good reception in public. She knows that. Neither one of us do. But yeah, man. It could all be so simple. My wife Let me go ahead and get this. I'll be back, man. So we made it out of Publix, man. I'm headed back home. I'm just gonna relax, man. It is 1:30. I am going to edit this video, take a shower, and chill with my lady. And that's gonna be my day. Look, man, I appreciate you guys for tapping into the channel. If you're new here, welcome. To all my day ones and my supporters that's been around for a minute, I appreciate the continued support. To the people that's been hitting me up that recently got hired on with a variety of different trucking jobs, congratulations. I know I've told you guys that one time already, but let me just go ahead and put it out there publicly on a video. I just want to say congrats, and I hope everything work out for you. All right, look, man, enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your Sunday, just have an overall good weekend, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.